rock me, mama.
I'm sure she did. Maddie labors.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But think about it. Her body's been prepping for labor for like 2 weeks now. Mm-hmm. Like, how long has she been?
The stage she's in is literally like
she has so
actual
much prodromal
hell.
Is actual hell. Like I was doing that was happening to me for weeks, and I was like, because I remember with Farrah, it happened for like a whole month.
Yeah,
and at 41 weeks, I still had to be induced.
I cannot.
So it's like, and it was happening that whole time, and I was like, I'm gonna die pregnant.
Yeah,
that's
Coochie was
so
holding
horrible.
on tight to that girl.
And when I went in to get induced, I wasn't even 1 centimeter.
Amy, that's
at 41
weeks. That's literally crazy.
At 41 weeks, I wasn't even 1 centimeter.
Talk about cortisol levels.
What would have happened? Like in the old, like, would you have just died?
In the old days, yeah.
Because like, how long? Can
or
you
I would
go?
have gone for 42 weeks. People, I mean, Tracy Iorio went 42 weeks with Nick. Back in the day, women would go like.
Did she?
And
really?
now hippies do too. Real hippies.
I know women that have gone 40. I've never heard 42 weeks. That's like
when you're young, they will let you, I think. But I don't know.
I cannot believe that you weren't even 1 centimeter.
Not even one. Couldn't even get her little pinky in there.
I was
and
barely
it's all the
two.
way back. She's like, can't even reach for it.
Anyway, we're rolling.
Yeah, I'm ready when you guys are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were just, hi guys.
Talking about
We were talking about
cervixes.
how cervixes
Opening.
Our friend's cervix is just like begging, wants to be open.
It's a ripe old cervix up there.
And our cervix is, well, mine is
Ain't ripe.
so far back and so closed. Even when I was 41 weeks pregnant, it was not even 1 centimeter when I got induced. And this time, she literally had to, I think I told you guys this on the podcast, but she had to like grab my shoulder and reach like her arm in just to try to do a membrane sweep. And she was like, I can't get to it.
Oh yeah, you did say it was really hard.
And then I remember like looking up when I was trying to get pregnant, looking up ways to find your cervix to check if it was soft. Mm-hmm. And so I did this like weird, like I went on YouTube and like looked at this woman doing it. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll do it. And I got in this like weird position, had to like shove my arm up there. And I was like, I don't have a cervix. I told Nick, I said, I don't have a cervix.
You texted us that?
Yeah, you're like, I can't find it. It's gone.
He said, well, I don't know. Because Nick is like the least, he's just happy to be there. He's like, I don't know what's in there. And I was like, have you felt like something hard? Like, he's like, I think I reach a point. That's.
Oh my God. I've made Chase go fishing for tampons so many times.
Oh my God.
That is just so.
He knows it better than I do.
That is just.
Nick does too.
Does what?
Not mine, yours.
My vag?
Yeah.
You don't know your vagina more than your husband?
Not up there.
Well, I guess that's
Up
fair.
there, I don't. I think I know my clitoris a little bit better than Nick does.
Beep.
My beep. No, Nick does a
That,
good
for
job
sure.
with things, but like, I think I
up.
do a better job probably.
Yeah. Up.
This September 25th.
What did I say?
Well, we were talking about it. You were talking about getting one. I said my doctor said to walk 3 miles up to my cervix. Our babies want to stay in there.
Yeah.
And you said my cervix is literally in my stomach. I have tried to find it before and could not. I said, high and zip tight Gorilla Glue over the zipper. And you said, when we were trying to get pregnant, I read that you should feel the texture of your cervix. I spent an afternoon fisting myself in different positions. I was like, I do not have a cervix.
I spent an afternoon fisting myself in different positions. It's true.
It's here. It's here. September 25th,
What did you search?
2024.
Cervix?
I said, have a cervix.
Oh,
To find like how to in your phone.
Yeah, my text messages.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's
there's
so
this
good.
woman, if you look up on YouTube, she's like, all right, here we go. Like, I'll show you.
How does she show?
Just relax.
Is she using
She
a
doesn't show you like porn style. She's just like, she shows you how to sit a certain way. And then she's like, and you just really got to get up there. And then she was like, some people's are way lower than others.
Yeah.
But mine is just actually not there.
And then
It's up
throughout
there.
your cycle, it's higher. Lower,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. And mine's not there.
Yeah.
To this day, I don't know what my cervix feels
Yeah.
like.
Amy,
None.
born without a cervix.
I don't
Born
know
without
what
a
my
cervix.
cervix. Do you know what your cervix feels like?
Yeah.
Supposed to feel like the tip of your nose.
Or,
and then it
or your
softens.
lips, depending on where you're at in your cycle. Yeah, but it feels like this. And it has like a little
cartilage.
it has a
Feels
little
like
like
cartilage.
slit in it. It has an opening.
I know
When
what it
you're-
looks
I
like.
When you're
No.
ovulating, it's soft and
Yeah,
open to like welcome the sperm in.
Yeah.
And then whenever you're not,
Y'all, sorry to interrupt, but
No,
speaking
please.
of, Chase called
Oh no.
his vasectomy doctor today to get his sperm retested because literally we looked it up on vacation. I have a screenshot of this Google search. The Google search was drum roll, please.
Well,
It's not going to be that funny, but because I could have just tried to remember it. But
we're here now. So.
how often should men check sperm after vasectomy? Once a year is what Google said. Some websites even said 6 to 12 months. And so I was like, you better fucking call.
Were y'all? Did y'all already have sex when you checked?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah,
the
it's
trip?
been like almost 2
I
years
know, but
since
like on the
he's.
trip though.
Oh yeah,
See,
you were
I just
panicking
like
that
don't
it came
think
back?
like now that I've gotten pregnant with 2, I think I'm like done letting Nick go inside.
Sure.
Like just because like why?
He's just
Why
laughing.
when you can go outside?
Bill's laughing.
Why go inside when you can go outside?
Sure.
I
And
do
then I
think
have a
it's-
nice night.
Sure.
A
I
nice
think that
night with
it's-
no goo coming out.
I don't. Bill is not going to want to answer this question, and Bill, for what it's worth, I can't see you, so you can subtly nod, and Morg can tell me what your answer is. But I'm under the impression that it's very difficult to pull out, and it's much easier and enjoyable to goo inside.
It's probably way more enjoyable, but I don't
Yeah,
think.
okay, that was a resounding
Yeah.
yes.
But no, it's Bill. It's not harder. It's just
Okay.
nicer for you,
Well, we used condom
Right?
the other night, and then you just can
yeah.
pretend.
Well, we tried to do it in this. Did I tell you guys this? I'm literally losing my mind. So like I could be
It's all
telling the
good.
same story.
It's all
We tried to have sex at the 6-week mark or like 7-week, and my vagina was closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was it. We
You also
did it
don't have a vagina or a cervix.
or a cervix.
Yeah.
We did it with a
Big deal.
condom, and he literally could get in this much, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
"Ow,
Yeah.
fucking ow."
Wait,
Yeah.
Okay. 6 weeks
Pain.
is way too early.
Yes.
That's you're
It is
medically
too
cleared,
early.
It's way too early.
And so now, because he got the vasectomy, I'm waiting. So we'll like hook up if we absolutely need to.
Well, he can like put it in for a sec, but it
For
hurts.
him.
It hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Do the
hurts.
whole thing.
Well, and the thing is, like, our vagina is so responsive, and it's connected to our brain and our heart. Like, it's not just like a muscle, you know.
No, it's totally connected
so
to everything else.
When we like, I know for me, I still struggle with this, and I'm almost 2 years postpartum. But if there is any like inkling of pain, my brain sends these receptors down to my vagina, and it's like
100%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%.
immediately. And I like as much, there are literally times where I'm having sex and that happens, and I'm like, okay, take a deep breath, and I'll try to like breathe in and exhale really big just to try to like relax everything.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the second that your brain is like,
Yeah.
alert, because
Then
it's like,
he's just stuck in there forever. You got
Well,
that
and,
gorilla
like,
grip locked down.
it's
What a
literally
nightmare.
like PTSD from having a human
No, yeah.
pop out of it. And I
Yeah.
think it's our body's response to being like,
100%.
And also when you're taking care of little children like we are and babies,
yeah.
it's just not like the time. It's not a time where you're just like hot and heavy. Like you're just not. It's so it's like doing it in the first place is already you trying and making the effort to be like, I want to meet you where you are.
Right.
I want to give you what you want. And even in doing that, it's like there's not even when you get going, sometimes it can be enjoyable, but like the desire is not there. For me, it's not there.
No,
right
it's not there for me either.
So
Hell no.
It's just
When we're on
Yeah.
vacation, though, kid-free vacation, that's the only time that it's like
that you'll do it.
on my mind.
Yeah.
But like even like this last week, we were at the beach, but we were with our kids. We
Yeah.
shared a room with Wyatt,
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
so I wasn't like, hey,
Yeah, like Tony's in our room.
yeah,
Yeah, you guys, it's not.
I don't want
exactly
to do it.
conducive
it's so
I don't
tough.
want
to a
to do
sexual
it.
relationship, and then you add the pain on top of that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tony and Tito are right there. And I'm like,
No.
I don't know. Not feeling very horny.
Well, and
Aw,
postpartum
really?
too. Like there's
And I'm 3 months, like not
yes.
Same
I'm
age.
15 weeks postpartum.
right. So there's still like you don't feel good in your body, and there's
14 or
like
15
obviously your
weeks.
husband doesn't mind how you look and he loves your body and he's just like ready to do it. But like in your mind, you're like, I don't look like myself. I don't feel like myself. And so like that's a factor too.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Oh,
That piece is brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. That piece is it's so brutal.
Yeah.
Because when you don't feel like you're you.
No.
Yeah. Oof.
And it's just like, yeah.
My coochie's locked down.
Mm-hmm. Literally. Brain goes,
That happens.
shut it down.
Yeah.
We had
And then it
sex,
goes like this.
last night. So it's whatever.
So you're good for 2025.
You guys are good for.
Don't even look at me like that.
No, the worst part is when you, like, I
Don't make
gave
me say
Nick a
it.
blowjob like 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago. And I'm like, that better last you. Like,
Yeah.
that better. I think I'm strictly blowjobs for a while.
Yeah. You know?
Because.
That's not a bad place.
No,
to be,
he's
in my
happy. I think
personal
he's
opinion.
happy, but like, I think that's all I can give.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
I don't
And
want
again,
to be touched.
you
I do
know
not
it.
want to be
Yeah.
touched.
You know what I'm about to say? He's happy to be there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, he does. If I do that, he doesn't even care. Like, he's fine. I think
Oh,
he'd
yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
I think
that's
he's actually happy about it. Yeah,
okay,
sure
but I'm only gonna give you okay.
yeah. But I do not. And he's like, "What about you?" I'm like, "Honey,
What?
don't
Yeah,
fucking
right,
worry
trust
about
me.
me.
Right.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm good.
This is better.
Yeah.
This is
I
better.
am good."
Yeah, no, and it's like that for a little while. And honestly, I
like that
think
for a
that is
long while.
perfectly acceptable.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it
can
was
do
like
this
that for a long
you.
time
we
with
can
Farrah.
do this
Like,
for you.
long time.
Yeah.
I'm still there. Like, I don't.
See, it's so normal.
I think maybe until your kids are just like not little and not in your face all day. That because like how do you have energy?
Right.
I'm just so tired. Like I'm drained and tired to the core of my inner being.
Yeah.
Like there is no part of me that is not completely depleted.
Sure.
And so why would I want to fuck you?
I know. And it's like, I feel like men can just, like, it doesn't matter how tired. It doesn't
No,
matter how tired they are.
No, it really doesn't.
And then they're
If
like,
I
"Oh
woke
yeah,
Nick
I
up-
want to do this."
Yep.
We are. It's literally. It's so cruel. It's the exact opposite.
No, like if I woke my husband up at any time, no matter what, he could have been like shingling a house.
Sure.
For 3 days. And if I woke him up at 3 a.m, like, and he was on no sleep, and I was like, want to have sex, he'd be like,
On his deathbed.
absolutely.
One last bang.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
You
What
know.
were we supposed to talk about today? What are we doing on this episode?
Oh, we were gonna do a "What's in your bag."
What's in your bag?
Oh, my
We
bag's
could
over
wait.
there.
I mean, I don't care. I
My
mean, I
bag's
have a
over
life
there.
update that y'all already know about.
Here's the deal with my bag is I like switch them so often because I go from diaper bag
So
to
what's in
work
Amy's
bag. I mean, we can open mine.
What's in my fanny pack, you mean?
What's in
I'm strictly fanny.
pack?
Oh, I kind of know what's in mine. Will you bring it over here?
Strictly fanny pack. So I got my cell phone.
Servant Morgan. Sorry.
Duh.
Look at me making Morgan. I was like, will you bring it over here? Bring me my bag.
Okay, so cell phone. I got my ear pods. These new ones that Nick got me. That are
Yeah,
they
Amy. I call them ear pods. And that's
are they not ear pods?
AirPods? but
AirPods.
That's all good.
Listen, I'm 42 years
Oh,
old.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
AirPods.
She calls it the Facebook.
AirPods. Yeah, the TikTok. I got my Buxom lip gloss that I was trying to sell to
Oh
Morgan.
yeah. Tell us more.
It is in shade Dolly. It's plumping, and it is the best fucking lip gloss ever.
Sponsor us, Buxom.
Yeah, it is. I'm obsessed with it.
I'm actually pretty sure that not this past Christmas, not the Christmas before that, but the Christmas before that, you put that on me at Macy's house before our group picture.
I think I did.
Oh, I do actually
It was
remember
Buxom.
that.
Did you
Yeah.
love it?
Yes, I actually think I have it.
My taser.
Okay, period. Show it.
Gun.
Show
Can
it.
you see it?
So I am just like one of those paranoid fucking people, and I think that everybody wants to steal my children. And so, what are you guys laughing at?
Making fun of influencers.
We're going.
You know how when they always do this, or they always do this. Their shirt is always covered up on their fingers like this.
Really?
Like they'll be like,
Oh yeah,
try
Make sure
this
you do your
glass of
crunchy
wine.
R.
Yeah,
And they all
Try
have
this. This is Cabernet.
Wait, but why do they all have that same water glass with the glass straw? And then they
Clink,
mix.
clink.
Oh, and they
mix
the
it
straw
with
like
a
this.
mixer. They have a little mixer for their
yeah.
single drink.
But your sleeve is wrong.
You have to bring your sleeve all the way
They
down.
mix it like this.
Sorry,
And it's
we really
like
got
a
into
glass.
the taser thing.
Oh, it's like this beautiful glass with a beautiful straw and its own little baby mixer for like a fucking anything they drink. I'm like, do you really do all that?
I know. It's unhinged behavior.
Anyway, I have
Anyways.
a taser or a stun gun or whatewill shock the fuck out of you
want one
if
of
you come
those.
near me or my kids.
Yeah.
And I'm walking. I will fucking tase you.
One time, this was when Macy was really, really pregnant with Wyatt. We went to your show at, what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
What was that little show? It was fun.
Bowery?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like nighttime and we were leaving and your car was like a little bit away, but like I rode with Macy and we're like, oh, you want us to walk you to your car? And you're like, no, it's fine. I've got this. And you like had it in your hand. And we were like, period.
I love holding my little taser.
I remember
because I'm
you-
just
like,
come
whenever
try to
you-
fight me, honey.
No,
Come
look-
try to get my kid.
Give it a
Whenever you
I will
walk to my
tase you.
house, you have it in your fanny pack.
Yeah. Well, okay. First of all, I
In case a
know that
deer
like
tries to get you in the driveway.
I know that like 42-year-old
There are wild
women,
turkeys.
42-year-old mothers are not maybe on the top of the list for like being sex trafficked, but
You never know.
you never
But
know.
curly-headed little girls, maybe.
But beautiful little girls and delicious
Yeah.
little dumpling boys are on the list.
Yeah.
And I drive, I'm always around doing errands with Farah. And I'm like genuinely worried that someone's going to try to snatch her from me in like the Target parking lot
yeah,
because that happens.
I know. Hey,
Yeah.
babe, we're going to need you to add taser sounds into this.
Yeah.
Here, give it a little.
Okay, next on the list, I have a tweezers,
Yes.
which I packed when I went to New York. It's like you just never know when there's a little hair out of place.
Can you fly with those?
Yeah. Wow.
That shocks me
You
for some
never
reason.
know when you're going to need to tase someone or tweeze a hair.
Or tweeze a hair.
And that's the most Amy thing I have ever said.
It is.
And then I have this delicious little picture of Farah.
Is that her school picture? Absolutely
It's
not. That
so-
picture murders
So cute.
me. That is one of the hardest I have ever laughed in my life
You
when
guys-
you sent us that picture.
It's the greatest.
Can I see it again?
I had that blasted.
I have
was
so
at
many
work.
of them.
I had it full screen on my laptop. Me and Maddie were both just like staring at it full screen. Just
the
like,
This I
greatest.
told you. This is her. I can't remember what I quoted her saying, but this is her being like, "Oh, you want me to sit here and smile?"
okay.
Oh my god, it's so. Can we get a close up on this?
Can you move close up?
Feels like you guys. I'm trying to listen to like
Look at
basketball.
this face. She has never smiled like this in her life.
Who's listening?
No,
We'll-
that's like her little like.
put it up.
I don't know what I'm doing. That's like her little nervous face.
It is the. I'm
It's the cutest. No, she looks like AI.
obsessed. I'm obsessed with that
Doesn't she look
picture.
like AI?
I'm obsessed with that.
And then I
she's
have
not
this gloss.
real.
This is a lipstick by Luxe Unfiltered, number
the best.
11, and it's smoothing lip balm, but it's tinted and it's fucking awesome.
I have that in my not that, but I have
Ooh, I
Lux
like the way that
Unfiltered in my bag.
looks.
Yeah,
Their brand, it's so good, and their
come over here, bitch,
self-tanning
and
is so
try
good.
it out.
It's clean too. It's a good.
It's
a
yeah.
good-
You know, the girl who does it. What's her name?
I can't remember.
But she's
It's like a weird. Yeah, she's so hot. It's good. I have a gloss too. You should try. I think it's probably in here.
Then I have a couple dollars, honey,
dollar
because I get per diem when you tour. They give you per
Oh my
diem
God,
during the day
Rich.
for like, for food and stuff. You get like
Here, can you give it to my peasant child on the floor?
more dollars.
Y'all need to see.
Then I
Ruth's.
got. I know this is all so interesting. Then I got my loose credit cards
always
because
always.
I put my main ones in my phone. That's where I keep my main ones.
girl things.
But the credit cards, when I'm really poor and I have to put it on, that's the old CC. That's these.
totally see a
And
Target
then
gift card.
my health insurance card, and that's it, honey.
Okay,
Sorry, Rooster. I just like stepped on his foot.
that's what was in Amy's bag.
Lots of things.
Let's see what's in mine. I have no idea what's in here because I switched them out. Okay.
Bill's laughing at me. Okay, Macy.
Because it's Wine Morgan tonight. Oh my
I know.
God. Morgan was
Sorry, you
being
guys.
so funny
She was being
at your
so-
house
I did
earlier.
not eat much today, so
Wallet, billfold, wallet. What's the difference?
Billfold? What's a billfold?
Oh wait, for real? What's it?
fold-
Bill? What's
to-
a billfold?
to fold your bills.
But it's just
Okay, well, there
I've
are
never
bills in here.
Bill, what's a billfold.
But there are bills.
I've
no,
never heard of,
I just wasn't expecting that. To
Is that what
call
is
it.
this technically a billfold?
Yeah, I
have-
think so. It
Because look,
folds.
there are bills
I've never
that
heard
are
all
that word in my
fold.
life.
Folding.
Not once.
You
Okay,
know what?
so
I think you're on period for that.
this is my billfold.
You billfold?
My car keys. And oh, was it you that I had try this?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it was Jordan. This is the best lip gloss. It's from where I get my
We
facials.
just both have lip glosses. I guess every girl has
More
lip gloss in their bag, right?
Believe it or
This
not,
is
I do.
just beauty counter. It's pretty basic. A nail filer, an oil. This is Joyful.
An oil for sniffing.
You can't smell it right now.
No.
It's for Joyful. When I want to be
Does it make you joyful?
Does it roll
joyful.
on?
Yeah, you roll it on and you're like,
I feel so
Literally.
joyful.
Immediately.
This oil is peace and calming. This is for when we like fly or in the car because it smells like peace and calming and it's good for the boys.
That's on period. I don't know why I keep saying that. I can't. help it.
And when you
I love
smell
when you
this,
say it though, because
I
it's
know,
your
I
thing.
do
It's so
too.
specifically yours.
it's my favorite. And then a ponytail holder because, you know.
Yeah, totally. I will get literally angry if I don't have a ponytail holder in my bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
same. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, you guys, I've started losing tons of hair.
Oh,
It
yeah.
started
3
a few days
months.
ago. Yeah, it started a few days ago. I brushed
Wait.
my hair out. What is it?
These are my birthing, what's it called? Like mantras or,
Was that the bag you took?
oh my God, I don't know why they're in here. My body has done this before. It knows exactly what to do. Visualize what is happening. Don't just react. My uterus is a big bag of muscles that is opening the door for Wyatt. That's not fucking funny.
Sorry.
It is a big bag of muscles
But it also is funny.
that is opening the door for Wyatt, a bag of muscles flexing. That was one of the things that really resonated with me. I don't have to read all these.
Okay. bag
I
of
love your
muscles
big
flexing.
bag
Riot
of
and I
muscles.
work together as a team. Wait, this one's funny. This one's so
My
good.
husband is a big bag of muscles.
Shut the. That is your uterus is a big muscle, and it
know,
goes like
it is. I
this.
respect
I know,
it.
but it just sounds funny.
No, you
Admit that it
guys.
sounds funny.
Well,
It's
it
just
does it
because-
for me because I resonate so much with muscle.
yeah.
So that like makes the that like truly makes the most sense.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
This is funny though.
Period.
Like this: contractions equal muscles flexing, which equals labor.
No, I can see how that would work for you.
Floppy face equals floppy fanny.
Shut up.
what does that mean?
Because when you do this and tense up,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's connected to your pelvic floor.
Oh,
So we gotta.
And your
good.
doula is the one that told you about this stuff?
This is just for my own research.
very good.
So you gotta, if you have floppy face, you're relaxing. Then your pelvic floor is. So that's actually one. Anyways,
Okay, that one.
a $2 bill.
Okay. For good
and then
luck.
some
She's
of
like the
my
cricket in
Dashing
Mulan.
Diva nail strips that are left over. That's really it.
Okay.
That's what's in my bag.
Any sand from Florida?
Oh,
There's always sand, right? Sand finds finds its way everywhere.
I didn't bring this purse. Actually, I did bring this purse to Florida, so I'm surprised there is no sand. What are you laughing?
I just am so giggly tonight. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you are.
I'm
Listen, y'all, listeners, we had Eli's 4th birthday party literally right before this, and we all had some wine. So,
yeah.
And it was a complete shit show.
well, it always is.
The kids were just wild.
When is it not?
There
though?
were so
There's so many kids.
There's so many kids.
I feel like it was one of the better ones.
No, nobody
I actually
fought.
think so,
I feel
too.
Yeah,
I always
nobody
say that.
fought, but
It
it's
was
just
one of the
there's
less
so many
chaotic.
kids now.
Well, and this time of year is just hard because they can't go outside,
Yeah.
so everybody's just inside.
I mean, my kid is
That's a
like
good
one of the
point.
craziest ones. Like she's just like a
She wanted
fucking
to
I
put
feel
on
like
dress
everybody
before
was
she
like
came.
really good tonight.
Yeah.
Eli
Oh.
only cried, I think, twice, but
Heart.
2 times is good.
Yeah. Heart got
Heart got.
Heart got his fingers smushed in a
Oh,
door.
Oh,
Oh yeah, those were big tears, which like
Those were big.
But that
understandably
hurts.
so. That hurts,
They were
so
swollen, but they're
bad.
fine.
that hurts so
He
bad.
has like a little like not even I was gonna say gash, but it's not even a gash
no.
on his penis, like on
Oh.
the base of his penis. I know, and he was like, who put that boo-boo on there? It got smashed in a door.
Oh.
Because that was like the most recent thing that happened like, tonight before bed.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, nobody. I think it looked like a scratch, like he
Yeah, yeah,
scratched
yeah.
it or something. And I was like, okay, we'll put some like petroleum jelly on it. And he wanted a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
And I was like,
They always want a Band-Aid.
Always
Always
a
a Band-Aid.
Band-Aid, but
Band-Aid.
I did it anyway. But he was like, who put that boo-boo on there? I was like, did somebody put a boo-boo on there? And he was like, no, it got smashed in a door. I was like, that was your fingers. But
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah.
did somebody touch your
yeah, I was
boo-boo
like,
on your pee-pee? Yeah, tell me.
no, but he said no.
Part literally, I know I already told you this tonight, but he was sitting at the table eating cake. He was eating cake at that
Yeah.
point, right? I just cut him up a piece of cake. And so he's like sitting right here and I'm standing and then Morg's over here talking. He was like, Mom. Mom. Mom.
I did not clock
okay,
it,
buddy. I was like, hey, do you need something? Like I can get you something. He literally makes eye contact with me. He goes, I'm not talking to you. And I was
I
like,
love saying that.
Morg.
Yeah.
So she like taps me on the shoulder. Yeah, heart wants you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's up? So I walk over and I was like, hey, buddy, yeah, what is it? And he was like, look.
That's it.
He just wanted to
That's
show me
it.
his cake.
Yeah.
That's it.
Look.
That's it.
Look.
Sweet boy.
Yeah.
He looked so cute tonight. Y'all all looked so cute
He's so
tonight.
I know. He refused to wear his coat on the way. And he's like, no,
Yeah.
I fine.
Yeah.
Farrah's like a legit fashionista at this point. Like
Her leg warmers.
we go in her room and it's a whole fucking thing. Like I was like, do you want to go to Eli's? Because if we continue on this path, we won't get there. Eli doesn't care if you're wearing your leg warmers or which dress. She wanted to wear her Jack Skellington dress. I was like, that's a summer dress, honey. It's
yeah.
28 degrees.
Yeah.
And she was like crying. I was like, do you want to go? Every day, it's about fashion that
I've heard
we
this
fight about
with
fashion
girls.
every day.
I remember y'all
She's
know our
obsessed
neighbors
with her
I know you
outfits.
remember our neighbors two doors down. She has two girls. And I remember her saying this with her oldest that like, cause I was like, oh my God, is it so fun to dress a girl? And she was like, not currently, no, because they're just like so opinionated about it.
And there's so many wardrobe changes.
what about, cause she has to wear a school uniform. So what's that like?
She's okay with it because she loves school. But then as soon as she gets home, she's like, I want to wear this dress with these tights and
Like
these
she wants to
boots
change right when she gets
immediately. And if we're going to see anybody, then she has to change. And she has to, it has to be beautiful. So like if I put her in like black, like I'm like, why don't we wear black pants with a black shirt? That's what I would wear.
Classic.
And she's like, that's not beautiful. It has to have like flowers and like designs and
Unicorn
sparkles and like diamonds, everything. She's like, it has to be beautiful.
Oh my
So it always has, like, that's why she's always in like 10 different patterns because she doesn't give a fuck if they
She's
go
always
together.
serving cunt big
She's
time.
serving us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, cunty.
She's,
Let's
I
go.
said before, she's dressed like an Olsen twin when they were like so
Yes.
cool. Like she is always like layers
Yes.
and
Yeah.
the boots and
Yeah.
the, she's just like got,
the
she's
leg
got the
warmers
style.
were definitely
yeah.
giving that tonight.
Yeah, she's popping off. Tony's serving face.
Tony's
It's
so
everything.
cute.
Oh my
Today
God,
was my
he's so
first day with, so Nick went back to
yeah.
work.
Tell us
Today
about
was my
that.
first day trying to establish a routine with Tony and then picking Farrah up with Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And the ride home wasn't great because he doesn't love the car, so we're still working
The way
on that.
back is
Yeah.
always
He's crying and stuff, but the way there, I left really early so he could sleep, and he did. He got like a 45-minute
Oh,
nap,
beautiful.
so I just drove around, and then
Such a good time kill.
and then I could listen to my book.
Yes. Oh.
And then I got there to school, and we have this app called Pick My Kid, and you like announce that you're there, and then they'll bring your kid
Ooh,
out.
that's cool.
Before, so I took him, and it was 28 degrees.
Yeah.
So I bundled him up, and I put this little hat on him that clipped here, so it smushed his cheeks together.
Oh.
No.
And I took him out, and he's still so little, even though he's a big boy. He's
Yeah.
so little, like he's just such a little smush, and he's so chunky. And as soon as I got in, all the moms are waiting for their kids, and he loves women, and you guys know how he is with both of you. So he's like looking around, and like
He's like,
all the different moms are like, oh my God, and he's just like smiling at every mom, and they're all just like, oh my God. He's so happy.
He was about to make Caitlin make another baby tonight, I think.
Yeah. He's
Like straight up, Caitlin was like,
don't do it.
Go
Yeah.
have another
I
one.
feel like
Yeah, she's like, should I? I was like,
Yeah.
nope.
yeah. The parasite in her wanted it.
Yeah. he's just so freaking cute and good. And he's tough with the naps. He's not really wanting to nap in his room, but he's letting me put him down, and I can kind of support him from outside of the crib. So I can which is so foreign to me because with Farrah, I had to hold her all day, all night, and sleep with her too.
Yep.
I can put him down, swaddle him, and just rub his little tummy and touch his little head and say little soft things.
That's how it was.
And I can be like, sweet baby, and then put the sound machine. And after a while, he'll just close his eyes.
Yeah, that is A plus. Gonna set y'all up for success.
He'll let me do that. So now I'm just for the next 2 months, I'm literally gonna do methodically.
Yeah.
Every nap, I'm gonna be like, sweet baby, swaddle him up until he can't be swaddled probably for another. We probably have one more month in us.
Yeah.
I would say month and a half.
Yeah. But
Max.
but I think if I start it now and just support him from outside of the crib, she would never. I mean,
because that teaches him that his crib is his safe space.
Yes.
And he likes to lay and look around as long as I'm there,
That's gonna be so good for him. And then you'll go through a blip when you can't swaddle him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, and he won't.
That is a very short
it.
blip though.
He
The
can
4-month
get through
regression.
It. You have to, yes.
Yeah.
You have to stay with, which I know you know. You have to stay with it, but he can get through it. It just is. It's so frustrating, especially when you get them set up good and then they
because
have that. And you're
the swaddle transition happens the day after you get them set up.
Of course.
That's just like how
you're like, I nailed this. They're like,
you're
let's
great,
change.
sleep trained, we're done. And then the next day they roll over and you're like, and we have to get out of the swaddle.
Yeah.
But the swaddle transition, I feel like always ends up being no more than 2 days.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
Our transitions were always weeks with Farrah.
Man, it was swaddle was 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I bet Tony will be that way. Especially if he feels
he's
comfortable
really,
in his bed.
He's really not
showing,
He's not a hard baby.
He's so cute.
Just having a baby's hard, but he's not a hard baby.
He's a lot.
No, he's delicious. It hurt. He hurts me.
His eyes in his head, and his cheeks and his nose and his face,
It's his
and his
cheeks.
mouth.
And tonight,
It's everything.
and he wants to laugh. He laughs all the time now. So he wants to laugh. So he tries to find reasons to laugh. So he'll look at me and he'll be like, and I'll be like, and he's like, oh,
You're so funny.
He's like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
Yeah, we talk. He has.
He talks so much.
He was just
loves
smiling
talking.
tonight, and I was just watching him smile, and people just
He's just a simple little guy.
Just a simple man.
Yeah, he's the
Always
best.
so sweet.
But I'm also trying to figure out if I do end up working more, which I will. I'm working this week. I'm leaving again Friday. I'm flying out again. And then I'm anticipating doing it more. I have to establish a routine because my husband cannot handle the 2 kids by himself. Cannot. Unless there is a routine where he can put one down and put the other one down and go have a beer, and we're fucked.
Sure.
Because he cannot handle things. I cannot handle pressure.
Hey, guess what? That is on period.
He freaks out. He when I was out with Megan, when I did Times Square with Megan, the first night, I told both of you guys this. He fucking. So Tony was flipping out as babies do, and I feel bad. I already felt bad leaving, but we need the money, and it's a great job.
You don't have to justify it.
It's a great job for me. I need to go do it.
You don't have to justify it.
He FaceTimed me twice with Tony literally flipping out and hyperventilating.
Brutal.
And I was helpless and in New York and in this hotel. And I was crying. I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Because also, I'm like, my husband's having a nervous breakdown. Literally, he was having a nervous breakdown. Thank God Farrah was in bed, which is rare. But she was asleep. Thank
God. God was looking out that night.
So
he was like, you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to torture Nick by both balls.
Yeah.
I'm just going to torture him with one ball.
With one. So Farrah's asleep, and Nick decided that whole night that he was gonna. Tony sleeps on him really well. He'll sleep if Nick's wearing him, he'll sleep for 2 hours. But that's not good. At the end of the night, don't let him sleep for 2 or 3 hours because you're gonna fuck yourself for the night. The last nap should be short.
Yeah.
So, of course, he doesn't think about that. He's just like,
Why-
I'm loving life.
Why would he?
I
You
mean,
know,
yeah, 'cause
my
it is
kid is
so-
sleeping.
yeah,
it's
it's
so
the best.
easy. I get to do this.
I
and
got
get-
this 2-kid thing.
Yeah, I'm killing it. So then Tony wakes up and he's like, I'm starving. I haven't pooped. Where's my mom? I don't know what's going on. Like, and he's flipping out. And I
probably
have
so
never
hungry.
heard
Yeah.
him screaming and hyperventilating like that. And then I'm getting texts between the FaceTimes, texts that say, I need help. No, I need help. I can't do that.
Oh,
Like,
God.
really bad. And so you were out of town, you were here, and I texted Morg, and then I
was about
texted
to
my
go
friend
over.
Aaron. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, because Aaron has one kid, he's older, and I knew that her husband was
Yeah.
home, and I was like, you need to walk over.
Oh, I hate that I was out of town.
I mean,
She was gonna- Morgan was
Aaron
gonna
hadn't been
sleep-
there. I was gonna go.
Morgan was gonna sleep in my guest room because
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
I was like, I'll take the night shift. Like, I'll.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hate doing that to people with little kids because I'd rather do it to someone that doesn't, you know.
Yeah.
Kids are sleeping.
But
It's
also,
fine.
yeah.
But I was like, I don't feel comfortable being, and it's like I could do nothing. What was I going to do? Find a red eye and and leave
No.
the whole band
No.
hanging? Like,
No.
and so then
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, does he have an ear infection? Is he okay? Like, does he have a fever?
He
What's
slept too
going
long.
on?
He slept too long and it spiraled.
Yeah,
And as we were talking about upstairs, he was feeding off of energy.
Yeah.
Nick's energy. And I'm not slandering Nick for this because that is intense for
it's
the husband.
hard. I mean,
But
it's so hard.
Tony was feeling because I told Chase about that because we were at the beach
Yeah,
and Chase was like, "How was Nick's first night with Amy gone?" And I was like, "Not good. Tonight's gonna be better though." And he was like, "For what it's worth, there is no way of
wait, Nick's calling me right now.
Ah,
oh
shit.
no."
Hello. Okay, I'll come home. He's flipping out.
Who was Tony?
Yes.
Okay.
Go home.
All right, love you
37
guys.
minutes in. We're 37 minutes.
He's literally screaming.
It's okay. It's fine. Go home.
You want me to come sit and chat?
Maybe it's me. Maybe he just wants me. I
Probably.
Amy, what is it? Is he 3 months?
He's three and a
months
half.
and some change. Yeah, that is
Me?
like such a turning point. Yeah.
It's okay.
Love you
you.
guys.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll come drop off their
Okay.
stuff.
I love you,
It's fine.
Ames.
I love my
Yeah, you want your coat.
Jesus Christ. He was like literally screaming.
Hey.
My wine is right there.
Yeah, no, you're good. Go.
Don't. We got it. We got
All right.
it. Bye.
God,
Love
you're
you.
only 2 seconds
you.
away. Love
I
you.
know.
Bye.
Love you.
Sit
Oh.
with you?
Yeah.
For a second, we can at least.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say is that because I do think this was kind of important for me to hear because I'd never heard this perspective, but Morg on the mic. And that's on period. It just doesn't come out the same when I say it. I'm never gonna say it again.
No, do it again.
I was telling Chase about how it went with Nick, and he was like, there's no way of explaining what it feels like to be the dad with young babies
Yeah.
and not have the mom there because you truly do feel helpless. Like
Yep.
you can do as much as you can, but like we are not the mom. And hearing Chase say that in like
Yeah.
he almost like remembered like
Yeah.
it's
Like visceral.
you could almost like
reaction.
feel
Yes.
the like panic in his voice. And so he was
Yeah.
like, not that I was like, "Ugh, shame on Nick. Cause of course, like that's so stressful.
No.
The having 2 kids by yourself is so
Oh my God. And your wife is not close by.
not close by at all. She was so far away.
You can love them, but you don't have the same connection, and they know that.
Right.
And you can
but
do
that's,
everything
what
right.
Chase was saying. He was like, we're not
Yeah.
mom. And we know that. And we know that the baby knows that. So, but
Yeah.
Nick did it.
It's a
and
cycle. It's a cycle. Hey,
Nick did it and it was
hold
fine.
on. So like, I this glass of wine.
This is Cabernet.
It's just Cabernet. I can't even do it. Cabernet.
It's red wine.
Like,
Well, that's how Eli
Rub.
talks. Eli swallows his
He
R's.
does?
He swallows his R.
My thing is like you
Yogurt.
guys.
It's yogurt.
It's not okay, but Eli aside, it's not cute. You guys,
It's not cute.
Look, I think
The grocery store.
Y'all can't let me on camera, and y'all cannot give me a platform because I will just spend this time Excusez-moi. Anybody else get a thick throat when they drink wine?
This is so absurd. We've also been,
Who, me?
I mean, we've not been drinking for hours, but like,
No. So I'm going to be honest, you guys. I have had no more. Okay, back up. I'm fine. I'm feeling a little silly goofy because it's just hitting. It's not necessarily hitting more tonight. It's hitting me in a different way because one, I did not eat much today.
that always hits.
Two, I ate a ton as I was starting to have wine.
Yeah,
So I don't think that that's it. That was part of it, but I also had an absolutely hellish day.
I was going to say, you're probably like shaking that off.
I'm just like in a goofy mood, I think.
Which is
then
great.
It's just like...
We love goof. Also, I haven't seen you since 2024.
Oh my God, I haven't seen you since last year.
It's been so long.
Oh my gosh.
But really,
we're
it's
in
been
8th
like
grade now.
Hags.
Hags.
But it's been like 2 weeks since I've seen. I just feel like, I don't know, tonight was fun because everybody was back together.
And I mean, I know it's late. But I mean, like, give me a quick update on life, on how your trip was.
The trip was great. This actually, it actually was great. A lot of times when you travel with kids, it's not. I will say it's always been worth it, but it's really hard. It's not a vacation. It's a trip. There's a very big difference. But
That's a good point.
yeah, it's all like, and we take trips with the kids fairly regular. Like we love to do it. We want to take them places.
You know it's a trip.
Yeah, but it's a trip. But this one, there was something, I think both the boys
Did you hear my stomach?
Yeah, I heard it a little bit. Both of the boys were at an age, Eli specifically, where it was the first time where we weren't super micromanaging. This feels so unhinged.
I'm so sorry. No, I'm listening, I promise, but I'm so self-conscious
really
about my
fine.
stomach noises.
Oh, really? But not your farts?
Oh, I didn't fart.
I know.
No, that would be fine.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's just my stomach going.
I know. It's just funny that you're self-conscious about that, but not your farts.
Oh, that's so funny. Just the duality of Morgan.
Sure.
Duality?
But because did I text all? I can't remember if I texted all this, but remember me talking about. Was it your stomach again? I didn't even hear it.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm listening.
Remember, I've talked about it on the podcast about Eli's emotions and how it has been like hell. It's been horrible. Whatever that was some developing situation that was happening, because the other side of that has been so glorious, and he's been literally the best. He was like this grown-up older kid that just, I don't know, something happened, and it like that switch happened really right when we went on that trip. So
Lie.
I know, so that's why he was acting like that, because I think a lot was happening, you know.
Yep.
Which is always what the case is, but when you're in it, you like you're like, my kid, they're gone, but then it's just a developmental stage.
Sure.
But you like don't know that until you're out of it. And so both Chase and I said that this was our favorite vacation with E to date. Like he was just a joyful, just a bundle of joy.
That's
so
wonderful.
Much fun. And then Wyatt was really fun because he was old enough to like play in the sand without us like having to chase after him running into the ocean and it being unsafe and all that. So it was fun. We had a good time. It was really fun.
I'm so glad.
I know, it was fun.
And today's E's birthday.
And today's E's birthday. He's 4, which I texted our group this, but it's the first child, their birthday is also your birthday.
Rooster snoring.
In a sweet little bonnet. Their birthday is also your birthday. So it's crazy. It's always emotional. Like when I put him to bed last night, I got pretty
so
emo because I was like, oh my God, like, thank you for making me a mom. I've been a mom for 4 years now.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, he's 4. This is what he does all day. When we dropped him off at school, and we always drop off Wyatt first, and he likes to go in his room with him. So we dropped off Wyatt, and the teachers were kind of like talking to Eli, and they were like, this is your little brother? And he was like, yeah. Then he stood there for a second and he went, today's my birthday.
Guess you can't, but you can't guess how many. Guess you can't bet how many, but you can't guess how many.
This many. It hurt. I'm clamping my hand together so hard that it's hurting.
I got down on his level at your house.
I tried to get a picture, but somebody was in the way. It was so cute.
Bastard.
I know.
I was talking. I was like, "It's your birthday. Happy birthday." I was like, "You want to give me a hug?" I was like, "You don't have to."
Yeah.
And he was
And
like,
I saw him give you one. I was like,
and I was like, "How old are you today? Do you remember?" And he was like, and I was like, period. That's right. I know that's right.
his thing right now, I think a lot of kids probably do this, but when he doesn't like to, or he's trying not to smile, he just goes. So I'm surprised he wasn't like.
I know he wasn't. He's like, "Who are you?"
No, he knows he only calls you Morgie.
I know.
He doesn't
so
call you
cute.
Morg. It's so
I know.
cute.
I have not seen. I feel like I haven't seen him.
I know.
Ever.
I saw that little moment, like right by the trash can. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my
It
gosh,
was
this is so cute.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
He was just trying to. He mistaked me for the trash can. He was just trying to put his trash in me.
No,
And I was like,
I just
"No,
am saying I
please,
knew
give
where
me a
y'all
hug.
were.
I'm Morgan.
Oh my god.
Listen, if I don't make a self-deprecating joke, I'm no
know.
longer me.
I know. It's
I don't
so
really mean
true.
it. You know.
We know you don't.
Yeah.
And little
Unless-
Rudy is the big one.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Have we recorded?
We have, but that's like a big deal.
Yeah. He's 1. He turned 1. It was cute.
That's crazy that he's one.
It's really like I feel like I'm in some sort of like time warp.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It happens really freaking fast.
Yeah, I know. And he's so sweet and cute.
He's so sweet.
You know.
He also, listen, that boy can crawl.
Dude is a jet setter.
He literally, like, if you blink, he's from here to there.
Yeah. Here to there.
I
There
mean,
to here.
here to there. It's neither here nor there.
He's here to there. He's flying first class. Across the floor. Okay, you guys, like, look. So I feel like there's also this, and I can keep this short because, you know, I know we started late, you know, the whole thing.
This episode's also been all over.
I know. Listen, they want this. I know y'all want this. No one's complaining.
Nothing has been more of a glimpse into our friendship other than this episode.
If you, like, hello, we've been, like, pretty real up to this point. I feel like this is, like.
If anybody ever wants to know what it's like to hang out with us.
It's 100%.
And typically somebody's rushing out because something's happened.
Yeah.
This is all spot on.
We're in, like, mid-conversation.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, crap, I gotta go. But, you know, the listener doesn't really have the context of the amount of stress that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I was either going to have, okay, I say this, I'm joking. It was a long time coming, but it's like I either was going to shave my head, Brittany moment, or get 2 cats.
Oh my God, yes. You
I still have hair.
not brought this up.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so I love cats, you guys. I do. And I am described as a human house cat. Okay.
Well, self-described.
Self-described and, you know, described by other people. To other people. You know.
To other people.
As a house cat. You know. Anyway,
There's a difference in being a human house cat and being a cat lady.
Yeah, I'm a human house cat.
I think you're a cat lady.
Oh, period.
I don't think you're a human house cat.
You don't? Okay.
I just think that it's fitting that you like cats.
I mean, I'm happy with either title, to be honest. It's neither here nor there for my life. I love it. Anyway, I'm getting 2 cats tomorrow. Meow. I'm getting 2 cats.
Tell us about them. They're your moral support cat.
Sure, but also I love them, and I have been asking Bill for a cat for forever. He's been asking me for the cat forever.
Oh, is this true, Bill?
No.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I heard... I guess Bill caught on to that.
Yeah, that's kind of why we had sex last night. He was like, so?
He's like, you give me that kitty, you get 2 kitties.
Exactly. Hey, listen, this was a transaction. I knew what it was. He said, whoa.
He's like, I'll slice that credit card. Pay for those 2 cats.
Period. But yeah, I'm getting 2 cats tomorrow. They're foster brothers. They're not birth brothers, but they're foster brothers.
Oh, okay.
Through a rescue, and we were going to adopt this one. He's a Siamese mix. And then she was like, will you consider adopting his brother, like his best friend or whatever? And I was like,
she pulled the best friend card.
yeah, which like I did see on his profile, like he needs another kitty, you know, like, but it like it didn't seem like a requirement or whatever. And then I talked to Bill, and I actually read all these things like, you have 2 cats, they like entertain each other.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that makes sense.
Behavior issues are way less.
Yeah. I mean, kids.
They don't have those like,
literally
exactly.
things are meant to be in pairs. Yeah.
Those like hunting behaviors where they're like, you know, get into things. Of course, I, fully expected, there's going to be some things that they do, but.
A little scratching here and there.
We're getting both.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Their names on the foster are Luca and Landon. And I was like, is he going to roofie me?
Ooh. Landon?
Yeah.
That's almost as bad as this kid that I went to elementary school with had a chihuahua named Amy.
We have a chihuahua named Amy too. She was just
That's
here.
True. She does have a little bark.
Love you, girl. No, but one of the girls I managed.
Landon?
Yeah, one of the girls I managed, Jackie, she said she had a cat that was named Hayden. Anyway, we're renaming them. Should I do a name drop?
I do like Fig. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Okay,
Fig.
so that's one. I'm sorry. I won't steal your thunder.
No, the other one's Fig, or one of them's Fig, and then the
that.
Siamese mix is Monty.
Oh, cute. I do
Yeah,
actually
Fig
really
and
like both of
Monty.
those.
I know, it's cute.
I'm sorry I spilled the beans on Fig, but Fig is a really cute cat name.
Thank you. We'll be sure to share photos at a later date.
You'll probably see a lot of selfies of me and the cats.
Yeah, Macy's, specifically Chase, they're chomping at the bit to meet my cats.
What all was Chase saying?
Listen, you guys, like 70% of my friends are allergic. But fortunately, I usually go to their houses, so whatever.
The next episode, I'm going to be down here like, like rubbing my eyes.
I promise we will keep the air and furniture clean.
I'm not really worried about it. As long as I don't touch my face.
No, we'll figure something out. Yeah, go home, wash your hands, you're fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And if it's not,
Fig and Monty.
if it's not, you'll just have to stay away from me.
I guess just friendship over.
But anyway, you guys, I'm turning 30 in a month, and I want these cats so bad. And it's actually, I just make jokes about like, my Britney moment. No, like I actually am having a Britney moment, and I really want these cats.
Yeah.
So
this helps.
So have you ever heard that one phrase? It's on period. It's that.
That's
what it is. That's what it is.
What it is. Is it it's on period or that's on period?
Either one.
Oh, I think this episode should be called That's on Period.
That's on period.
So I think that's what this is called.
I think we just decided. Well, should we
wrap
put
this
a period?
that
This
is on
was
period.
fun though. I
This
mean,
was a
hey,
fun
I
one.
actually feel like this is so real.
Well,
That's so real.
it truly was a little like, I feel like the last episode was kind of a fun glimpse. That was a good episode into a glimpse of like how we feel about each other.
Totally.
This one is more of just like, what's it like when you're hanging out with each other?
Yeah, which was exactly this.
Kind of like this, a little scatterbrained, a little chaotic, a little giggly,
Unhinged.
throwing punches, unhinged. That's on period.
For sure, Z's. That's like literally the most on period thing you've ever said, actually.
And on that note,
okay, love you guys.
cheers. Love y'all.
Rock, rock, rock me, mama.